Jai Hind friends, I am Major Gaurav Arya and you are watching the latest news of the day. Now the news is that 24 Israeli soldiers have been killed in Hamas attacks in the past 24 hours. And many more Israeli soldiers have been killed ever since 7th of October, and people say that there are hundreds of them who have laid down their lives for their nation. That is the state of Israel. But do we know how many Hamas terrorists have been killed? Think about this, and this is something that we all need to mull over. So the Hamas so-called health ministry, I was surprised when I came to know that Hamas had a health ministry, but the Hamas health ministry says 20,000 killed, 10,000 killed, 15,000 killed, 25,000 killed. Every day they give random figures and the global media carries these random figures. But I want to know how many Hamas terrorists have been killed in the entire war between Israel and Hamas. We don't know those figures. We don't know simply because the Hamas will not reveal. They will never reveal these figures. This is something that they've learned from the Pakistanis and from the Chinese, This is something that they are masters of. Not giving out any information, even public acknowledgement of their dead. If it serves their purposes, if there is a child, they will get the dead body of the child out. They will take out a long procession, they'll beat their chest, they'll cry, they'll say things like the smallest coffins are the heaviest. This is a favorite. The smallest coffins are the heaviest. If they can't find children, they'll find a doll. They'll dress up the doll like a dead child and they'll parade it all around. Hamas does all of that. The Palestinians do all of that. But the question is, how many Hamas terrorists have actually died since 7th of October? Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is another problem. A lot of people are asking, why is it that the state of Israel, which has one of the world's top militaries, has been unable to defeat the Hamas even after 100 days of war? So there is a difference between a conventional war and a anti-terrorist operation, and this is pretty much, even though you may see airstrikes and drone strikes and infantry action and armored action, this is very much like anti-terrorist operation that the Israeli forces are doing, and this will take time. This will take time simply because they have to clear gully by gully, street by street, house by house, room by room. That is how they clear, and not just over the ground, also under the ground, because there are hundreds of kilometers of tunnels under the ground in Gaza. Everything has to be cleared, and then you have to occupy those places so they are not occupied by Hamas. And all this will take time. It could take over a year if they continue like this. The world has been pressurizing Israel to stop, but Israel has not stopped. And today, I'm going to discuss the two-state solution. Now, what is the two-state solution? If you look at it in a very easy to explain and easy to understand manner, the two-state solution, ladies and gentlemen, is that there will be a state for Palestinians and there will be a state for Israelis, and both will coexist side by side in peace. Now, that is unlikely to happen. That is unlikely to happen simply because, that is not something that the Hamas wants. That is not something that the Arab population there wants. No, they don't want that. See, the core issue here is different. The core issue is that today Hamas will continue to attack tomorrow, yesterday, throughout. Hamas will continue to attack Israel till the time there is a Hamas. It does not matter if there is a two-state solution or a one-state solution. As long as there is a Hamas, they will continue to attack Israel. That is what Israel wants. And Israel says, we don't believe in a two-state solution, because that does not guarantee us safety. And till date, please name one, just name one country that has told the state of Israel that, okay, stop fighting. We take guarantee for your safety and security. We will ensure that Hamas or Hezbollah does not attack you. Is there one country who has said this to Israel? Or one country that can say that to Israel? Just because Israel is a democracy, just because Israel is a country that follows the rule of law, it is easy to preach to Israel because they'll listen to what you have to say. Try preaching to the Hamas. Try preaching anything to the Hamas. You will get a totally different sort of reaction, because those guys don't believe in democracy. Those guys don't believe in free speech. They don't believe in anything at all. They just believe in doing what they think is right, and they'll kill people for it. So this two-state solution is clearly not something that Netanyahu thinks is in Israel's interest. Now again, why have the Israeli army, soldiers, or the Israeli army in general not been able to defeat Hamas. They have not been able to defeat Hamas for the simple reason till now they've been inflicting casualties, but the fact is that Hamas hides its casualties. That's number one. Number two, the entire leadership of Hamas is outside. The leadership of Hamas is not inside Palestine. The senior leadership is out. It's in countries like Turkey, countries like Qatar or Iran or Lebanon. The middle leadership is in Lebanon. The poor people are in Lebanon. The rich people are in Qatar. From the Hamas, I'm saying, and they are millionaires and billionaires. They're dollar billionaires, and they live there. So, Israel has said that they will actually neutralize every single Hamas guy. In fact, Netanyahu said every Hamas operative is a dead man walking. They'll kill everybody. And the head of the Mossad in an interview to CNN also said that what we want is the Hamas leadership to leave Palestine. I think he was making fun of them because the Hamas leadership is not in Palestine. I don't know what the Mossad chief wanted to communicate when he said that, the leaders should leave. All the Hamas leaders should leave Palestine. They're not in Palestine in the first place, and the Mossad knows that very well. They're not in Palestine. And here is another thing, ladies and gentlemen. Since we're talking about Hamas and Hezbollah, how can we not talk about Iran? Iran is the reason why this war is going on and this entire area is up in flames. And Iran recently launched a missile towards Pakistan, launched drones. They hit a target. The Pakistanis hit back with their fighter jets. You know the story. It's not a new story, but what has happened recently is that the Afghan Taliban has started badly hitting the Pakistanis. And there are stories that they have managed to inflict casualties, 2 dead, many injured. And they've also managed to take hostage some Pakistani soldiers. So what Pakistanis will do in this case is lie and say that no, we have not been captured, but there are videos available which show that, in this entire scenario, the Afghan Taliban has come out the winner. They've taken surrender from the Pakistanis, and the Pakistanis have surrendered in front of the Taliban. Now on 26th of January, they're going to sign a truce or something like that between the two countries. The foreign minister of Iran is going to meet his Pakistani counterpart, and they have promised that since both of them are Muslims and both countries are Muslims and they should live in peace, etc. There's a bunch of lies. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a bunch of lies, and let me tell you today, conflict is going to break out between Iran and Pakistan today or tomorrow. Whenever it happens, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And their problems with the Afghan Taliban will only escalate. They will not de-escalate. And finally, I want to tell you one thing that, let me ask this question from you, that when you have 3 Muslim countries, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Iran, why are they fighting amongst each other? All of them swear by their faith, all of them swear by Islam, all of them say that Muslims are brothers and, you hurt one Muslim, you hurt the other. If that be the case, why are they hurting each other? This is something that I want you to think about and write in the comment section why 3 Muslim countries are fighting amongst themselves. They have sworn to be brothers, they have sworn to, get each other's back, they have sworn to, uphold the values that all 3 of them hold sacred, but they are busy fighting and killing each other. Why is that? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this video, press the like button. I'll be back again tomorrow with another fresh video. Till then, Jai Hind.